So why are we here today?
I'm going to ask you some questions.
Oh.
Were there any similarities between me and you as a child?
Definitely. You were a very quiet child, believe it or not. I, too, was very quiet, very shy. Mm-hmm. You weren't really willing to put yourself out there, which I definitely was that way, although you're not that way now.
No.
When were you proudest of me, Mom?
There have been a couple of instances where there have been medical crises. Your training in high school taught you to be so responsive and so able to care for the person who is in crisis.
What's something you have learned from me that makes you a better mom?
I learned to slow down, especially when you were little, when we went to walks and you want to see every little bug on the road. And I learned that time that was nice to slow down and just enjoy the path.
So what is something you learned from your mom that changed your parenting?
My mom was definitely there, always showed me love, was very supportive of me. I think I wanted to be more part of what was going on and be more present.
You learned offsides for soccer. That
Yes.
was a big deal.
What does motherhood mean to you?
For me, it means I have to be the better of me so I can be an example for you. Because I know that you're going to be watching and looking up for me all the time.
I didn't get to have the privilege of watching you guys be mothers at an age that I could appreciate it, but watching Alyssa handle Lottie's life and death has made me really appreciate motherhood, and just watching her choose Lottie over her own pain. I can't imagine that. Everyone, their doctors, were telling her abort and try again, but watching them love Lottie was really impactful. And I think that it's going to impact the way that I look at moms and I look at infant loss and miscarriages, and watching them live it was inspiring. And God is my authority, and He has full control over her life, and I'm just going to trust Him in that.
It was such a incredible example of how selfless motherhood has to be sometimes.
Now they have a baby named Hayes Patrick, who's a little over 2 weeks old.
What is your most important advice for me?
To love your child. I think in the process of that, you have to learn to be flexible. One thing I had the hardest time, and I remember my dad joking with me about that he didn't know how I would function when a child came in the picture. But
You did well.
Yes.
Don't take yourself too seriously.
We're good at that.
I know. And laugh at yourself. Learn to laugh at yourself, because it diffuses moments and it lets people come to you and help you and love you in spite of what's going on.
I love you, Mom.
I love you, Bethy Grace.
And I love you, Robin, and I love you, Bee.
I love you, Gam. I love you, Mom.
I love you, baby. Give me a hug.